guys! So, I talk a lot about being a teacher, but something, I teach in public schools, but something you might not know is that I actually work with a lot of homeschooling families. And sometimes it's really tricky to get curriculum. There are some companies out there that are great. There are some that maybe you want to go in a more secular route, and that's not what you're looking for. So I want to show you this. Shell Education sent me this kit, 180 days of homeschooling, which is perfect because 180 days is the amount of days you need to report for. Tons of stuff. First one, these are all third grade items. Problem solving for third grade. I love this. It's all sorts of deep thinking, not just, you know, the basic, not just math, not just this, not just that. They actually have to think about these. We have spelling and word study for third grade as well, okay? Word banks. We have the units. For example, this goes by silent letters. Those fun words like knuckle and sign, or, you know, castle, but really addresses those. These are just worksheets, but you can always, you know, make it a little more fun too. If you don't want to just do worksheets, you could spell and sand, okay? Geography, something sorely lacking in public schools. Writing, this is always a tricky one. This is always like the hardest thing. I love how, right here, okay? We're going to, how can we improve this paragraph? How, this one, what's fact, what's opinion? Here we go, interesting facts about the pyramids, but it gives you some resources. Okay, interesting topics, Saturn. I find that kids love science, and writing about that is going to help them. And speaking of science, we've got STEAM. If you don't know what the A is, it's for art, okay? So science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. We have challenges, lab ideas, so much, okay? This is just about kind of homeschooling in general, a parent guide to help you if you feel lost, which I'm sure you're not. We've got science, social studies, another thing that's sorely lacking. Math for third grade, okay. Ooh, multiplication, yay, times tables, something that I feel is so sadly lacking. Okay, looks like they do a lot of spiraling back to review, which I think is super, super important, okay. Language. Raps. Grammar, it's grammar. I love it. This is not nearly taught enough. Reading, okay. We've got passages to work on reading comprehension. Night sky, like interesting topics, okay. More sciencey things. Ooh, Thomas Jefferson, Lewis and Clark. Yay! Ooh, this is, ooh, that's kind of a fun one. It's not fact, but it's really interesting, like about undersea life, but still fun. But that's not all, okay? Check it out as my computer moves. We have discussing about feelings, okay? Cards to discuss feelings with your kids. It can sometimes be an awkward topic. We've got flashcards, and I know it seems old school, but I love it. Like, to practice math facts, this is so important because a lot of kids aren't getting them. And then we have cursive practice, which is another thing that I love. So thank you so much, Shell Education. You can always supplement any curriculum. So don't even feel like the need to do all this, but I will tell you, it is at a great price point for everything that you get. I am like super impressed by that. Great all around. It kind of takes some of the pressure off. And again, one of the fun, cool things with homeschooling is you can skip around. So anyway, thanks guys. Have a great day.